Okay, so yesterday was Tuesday. It was update day for Red Dead Online. There's no actual patch notes for it, and it was a server update, so there's no download or anything required. Upon loading the game and shortly after the update was released, we got some notes on the Rockstar Newswire, I checked it out through Twitter, that the first of 10 legendary bounties has been implemented into the game. So we loaded up as a posse, we jumped in, we did the first legendary. I'm not sure if it goes up to 5-star just yet, I think it does. But it starts off at 1-star, you complete that, then it goes to 2, to 3, and it carries on up the list. Personally, I don't like the idea of these legendaries. Yes, it's the very first one, they could change things, they can do some updates and stuff. But the roles in this game are basically there so you have an extra way of earning money and other things to do in the game. People, because I've bookmarked the mega thread on Reddit for all the different roles just to see what people are saying about it. Because I play so much of it at the moment, and it's always interesting to see the thoughts, the opinions of other players and just see what everyone's getting up to. A few people, I'm not sure how many, but some people are moaning that Trader is the only one that really makes you a lot of money. From my experience, Trader is the best for making money. I've done videos about it. There are more videos to come in terms of how to work on getting XP for Collector to level it up. Things like that. Just some tips and tricks here and there. But Trader is by far the best for money because it's passive, it doesn't take long to build it up, and it's easy to make the money. Collector is something that's done over a longer period of time. It isn't passive, it's an active role. And then you have bounty hunting. Bounty hunting is the only one of the three to make you gold, so it is incredibly valuable. But the money side of things isn't as good as some people say it should be. Not just that, but the worst part of the bounty hunting is the fact that it's inconsistent payments. It works as though the longer you take in the mission, the more money you get paid, which doesn't make sense because you would think you're catching a criminal, the quicker you get them handed in, the better your reward. But it works completely opposite to how you would think it should. And as I said, the Collector is something that's going to take a long time. I've just invested in the metal detector. That's a lot of fun. So you should see some gameplay and stuff, maybe in streams of that. But these legendary bounties, we started and we did the first one, which was 1-star. It's all the same character. It's exactly the same legendary bounty. There's one target. I believe when you get up to 4 and 5-star, it's multiple targets. But the main bounty is one person, one character. They've got a little bit of story behind them and stuff like that. But you basically, it's a max of 4 people. So if your posse's any higher than 4, some people are going to have to leave. We had 6 players online. Luckily, 2 of those had already done it, so it was fair for the other 4, including me, to go off. The other 2 that had already done it left the posse, so us 4 carried on. This is classed as an actual mission, so instead of a timer, you're going to get team lives. You go to a hideout, it spawns you fairly close. You take out all the enemies, and the enemies are a lot tougher than normal bounties, which isn't necessarily a problem. It adds more of a challenge to it, mixes things up, adds more spice into the role. But you go in, you kill the enemies, you grab the bounty, you take them back to the jail, the nearest jail. Then you are going to receive an award. You get 8 gold nuggets, a decent amount of XP, 650 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure on the amount of XP. You can see how much I got in the gameplay. But you get $18.50. The reason I say this is disappointing is because that's for a 1-star. When you go back, because it's classed as a mission, after you complete it, it says come back later so you can replay the mission. You go back and that legendary has upgraded to a 2-star rating. So you begin the mission again. You do exactly the same thing for the 2-star. It's a little bit harder. You go back to the jail with the target, the bounty, and you hand them in. The second time round, we all got about 150 XP, which is completely ridiculous. We're doing a harder, challenging bounty, which is legendary 2-star, and we are receiving less rewards than what we would if we were literally taking down a single target with a $1 reward. When I say a $1 reward, I don't mean you're actually awarded $1. I mean, in terms of the symbols, the difficulty of the bounties are graded on the symbols. You go to a bounty board, you have single dollar, double dollar, triple dollar. We call them singles, doubles, triples. So a $1 symbol reward bounty is going to pay you more than doing this mission because it's classed as a mission replay. Even though it's increasing in difficulty, they're classing it as a replay. And GTA and also Red Dead have these anti-farming mechanics. When you do a mission over and over again, you eventually start decreasing the amount of rewards you get. You get less money, less XP, stuff like that, so that you can't just find something that works really well, farm it over and over again, get loads of XP, levels, money, whatever. But that seems to be happening with these legendaries, and as I said, they're legendaries. I feel they should pay a lot more than they do. Overall, the bounty is good, it's fun, it's more of a challenge, as I said, but I think there needs to be some balancing with the roles, because Trader is by far the best, there's no doubt about it. It's also passive, so you can do other things whilst that's working, like on building up the goods and bringing new money in. But I don't know, that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments as always. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.